All right, awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fun day with After School. We've got Coach Shannon and Coach Jade with us today. And today we're going to be learning really fun things. So really quickly, I'm going to be sharing my screen with everybody so we can see the presentation and then we can get started. All right, awesome. So we are going to be learning how to write some riddles. So my lesson today is called Riddle with Me, or Riddle Me This, sorry. So welcome. Is everyone excited? Everyone's feeling good? Bad, maybe? It's okay to feel like okay. So awesome. So today's creative writing lessons are going to be rhyming riddles and how to make them. So what are rhyming riddles, right? So riddles, definitions for riddles is a question or statement intentionally phrased so as to require ingenuity and ascertaining its answer or meaning, typically presented as a game. And then rhymes, hopefully we all know what rhymes are, but definition-wise, they're correspondence of sounds between words or endings of words, especially those that are used at the ends of lines of poetry. So they're kind of like words that sound like other words, typically at the end of the words. Awesome. So hopefully we know what these two are, or we're familiar and we've come across them before. So for this lesson, make sure you do have like a writing instrument. So like a pencil or a pen, and then like a paper, like a notebook, or just like, scratch sheet, that's fine too. Have your thinking caps on because you will need to think. You got to figure out the riddles. And your imagination switch turned on also so that, you can make your own and it'll be fun. So are we ready to get into the swing of things? Yes, are we ready?
Very excited.
Awesome. All right, so we are going to start off with the riddle that I've created. This is our first one right now, and I'll read it aloud. I am a red round thing, you see. I'm often found upon a tree. I've many seeds inside of me. Make sure to spit them out when you eat. So does anybody want to guess what this is? What it's trying to describe? Red round thing.
Is it an apple?
Is it an apple? That's a good guess. Coach Jay, do you agree, disagree? You want to guess?
Is it a cherry?
We will see. Oh, very, very good. A very good guess. It is an apple. Good job, Coach Shannon. So, sorry, Coach Jade, it's not a cherry, but I think like maybe it could be. Riddles are fun things where they have multiple answers sometimes, which is great because, but the answer I was looking for actually was an apple. So, SpongeBob giving you a thumbs up. All right, the second one. Does anybody want to read this one?
Sure, I can read.
All right, take it away, Coach Jade.
Riddle me this. I'm often found on special occasions. I can lure you into sweet temptation. Oftentimes soft and fun to eat, I can be a colorful or sophisticated treat.
So what do we think this is describing? Often found on special occasions. It's sweet, as it says in the second line. It's also soft and fun to eat, as the third line is describing it. And it could be colorful or sophisticated. So what do we think this is? Any
Could
guesses?
it be a cupcake?
Oh, okay. Coach Jade, good observations there. Coach Shannon, do you have a guess?
Cookie.
A cookie. Oh, very good. Colorful and sweet, special occasions. Okay, we'll see. It was a cake. So very similar to a cupcake. Yes, so special occasions usually have birthdays or weddings, They're sweet, they're soft and fun to eat, and they can be colorful like a birthday cake or sophisticated like a wedding cake. So, or it can be both at the same time. So awesome. Batman approves. Good job, everybody. Next one, riddle me this. This one's a little bit tougher, I'll say. Coach Shannon, do you want to read this one?
Sure thing. Let's see. Riddle me this. May I strike once I am used. I help to entertain, surprise, or bemuse. I can be sharp or dull or anywhere in between. I can be here and there, then nowhere to be seen.
What is this one? Interesting descriptions. A little bit tougher. I feel like this one is one that can have multiple answers. It's a little bit more vague.
I have a guess.
Yes, Coach Shannon, go ahead with your guess.
A candlelight or a matchstick, one of those.
Oh, I guess it can be. Very good. Yeah, I think it applies to everything in there. Coach Jade?
I think my first thing that came to mind was a firework.
Interesting. Wow, these are great answers. I think this riddle might be a lot more vague than I intended it to be, but I think those could definitely work for both of them. Let's just say you guys both got great answers. The answer that I was looking for, though, was a pencil.
Oh.
Because you strike with it, as in like writing. They help to entertain, surprise, or bemuse. So like with whatever you're writing, it can be sharp or dull or anywhere in between. So like the tip of the pencil, it can be here and there and nowhere to be seen. Like, I've got pencils everywhere. I don't know about you guys.
Always losing.
Yeah,
and I'm like, where is it? Where did it go?
Yep, for sure. So, but I love your answers. Those are definitely things I feel like that can be still, a part of this riddle for sure. So, now that we've gotten our feet a little bit wet into the riddling pool, now it's your turn. So it's time to create your own rhyming riddle. So how to make them? It's a little formula I've made up. So the first step to make a rhyming riddle is to think of an object you want to use. So this is basically going to be the answer to your riddle. So for example, in here, my object was an apple. Coach Jay, do you want to read step 2 for me, please?
Sure. Step 2. Write a few distinct characteristics about that object. Description: red, fruit, trees, crunch, seeds, and round.
Yes, so those are the descriptions for the object that I picked, which is the apple. All right, and those are just like a few characteristics of it. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a super long list, but I feel like if you have a lot more, you don't have to use them all either. If you're trying to make it succinct, but it's okay. All right, Coach Shannon, can you read step 3 for me?
Sure thing. Step 3, create a rhyme poem using your description to make your riddle. Want me to read the riddle?
Yeah, for sure.
I am a red round thing you see. I'm often found upon a tree. I've many seeds inside of me. Make sure to spit them out when you eat.
Awesome, thank you. So that was our first riddle that everybody got. And this, I feel like step 3 will take the longest to come up with a poem, especially if you're not used to writing poems, but it's okay. I feel like if you need help, always, you can ask questions on how to reword your sentences so that, they rhyme or that they come, with a good beat that goes with it too. So we are going to take some time. Oh, oops, sorry, that's share time. No, go back. Sorry. So we're going to take a couple of minutes to make our own. I'm also going to make a new one while everybody else is here. So first step is to first think of an object that you want your answer to be. And I am going to think about something. Everyone can pull out your pencils and your paper and your imagination caps to think of an object. All right, I've got mine. And then you can move on to step 2 and 3 as as you want, as you need. So, yep. Yeah, if anybody needs help on step 3, you have, you can always ask the class for some, examples of rhyming words, or Google. For those at home who are making these rhyming riddles at home, Google is also a very great tool you can use. And all you gotta do is like type in rhymes with and then a word that you want to use. So I do that all the time when I want to, or if I'm stuck, I guess, with rhymes that I can't think of.
Okay.
You've got one, Coach Shannon?
We are at the 50.